Doesn't this scene just look super cool? This is what I used to set up my thumbnail for last episode. I just put it in a cool position, and I just got back to it, and I was like, dang, that looks super awesome. Well, anyways, welcome to episode number 16, and today we're doing a couple of things. Well, we want to work on the ship a little bit. Honestly, our main goal at this point shouldn't be working on the structure, but it should mainly be working on getting this thing hovering in the atmosphere before we work on anything else, because that is our main... The main thing we want to be able to do is to be able to move this ship around a little bit. I mean, if it's just going to be a paperweight, then that's not good. So we definitely are going to want to have some thrusters here. But one idea that was given in the comments by a person named Minor Fred Games in the comments suggested that I put some solar panels on this thing. And I think that's a great idea because currently we don't have any kind of hangar on here. We don't have any hangar opening thing over here, and I don't know if we're going to be able to, or I don't know if we're even going to want to put something there, because honestly, this hangar door works perfectly, this one that we're going to have right here. So what we might do is we might just like fix up all this stuff and then put solar panels all along this top right here, so that while we're away from the ship or while we're working on the ship, it's filling up those batteries that we placed last episode right down here. We have 4 of them, if you remember correctly. There's 1, 2 right here. They both have 1 block right there, and then there's another 2 right here. So I think the solar panels are an amazing idea. The other thing I want to do today is I want to get some more large atmospheric thrusters. So we've got the current one over here and one in the opposite side, and they're both mirrored a little bit, but I think another one right here might be good as well. And additionally, we might want to put one kind of here or something. So I just don't know how exactly we want to style it, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can actually fix this block up right here. Nope, we don't have the steel plates. Okay, well, the first thing, let's get these things all fixed up here, and then let's put some solar panels on them. So if I go back to our ship, we don't want it to be hovering forever, and then we're gonna fly it down here, and we're just gonna park it right here for now. Pew! Oops, we want to hit number 9 right there. There we go. Now everything's turned off. We'll hop in here and see if it has any electric plates for us, which it does indeed. Awesome. Let's throw all this stuff back, stuff that we don't need. And what we're going to do is we're going to manually fill in this stuff up here, because I don't think the ship's very good at kind of aiming down. Oh, these are all gray blocks. I didn't plan for that. Oh, these ones are red though. Nice. It's kind of weird. Whatever. So let's manually fill these in, and then we'll get the unknown signal. We'll start working on the solar panels. So I'll be right back. We're gonna fill these in because I don't think it's that fun to watch me weld everything. So I'll be right back in a few seconds, and bing! Well, we got most of them filled out. Now all we need to do is we need to bring our ship back to our base so that we can grab a couple more. And I do believe we have plenty of them at base, so I wouldn't worry. Let's go out this side, just because I don't really want to go out the other side. I didn't really want to turn around, but that thing would eventually be filled in, so you wouldn't be able to go out that side. We gotta be careful that we don't go too fast with this thing, because its front thrusters are not that spectacular. As you can see right now, we just overshot it by quite a bit. I think our back thrusters might be a little bit better. And in fact, let's go into our V menu here, or our V view mode here, and let's back into this thing so that we can just grab the thrusters right off of it. And I've historically had trouble with this, and it looks like we're going to see that once again. Let's make sure I don't accidentally hit these things. And back it up. Oh, come on, we're right there. There we go. All right, we're now connected. And let's go and see if we have any stuff here. Any thingamajigs. I think we might. Yeah. Honestly, how much iron do we have? We have quite a bit of iron, so we're set on iron. Do we have a lot of... we have a couple of plates there. And we have a couple there as well. Okay, so let's grab these. And we're going to put them into our... Well, we can throw them into our connector. I think that's fine. And then we'll do the same thing with the other ones that we saw. Because I know we saw some other ones. But where are they? Did we pass over them? We might have. We don't have very many. Cargo container 2. Connector. Oh, so they're both in the ship. Okay, I just missed them. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to go to production, and we're going to make like 5,000 of those. That's pretty much what I do every time. All right, hop in the ship. Press number... we want to go with P here. And how much time do we have? 17 minutes of flight. Okay, that's fine. That is enough. So let's fly back, and we'll get this thing sorted, and we'll get the solar panels. Oh, you know what? I forgot to make solar panel things. Solar panels require a certain number, or a certain component that I don't think we have any of. All right, let's back this up so that our back thrusters can work on stopping us. Since our back thrusters are a bit stronger, I believe. All right. And then I'll be right back again once I fill these things out. All right, everything's filled out. We're ready to place some solar panels, so let's go. And we'll place one right there. And we'll just place them in a line, I think, like this. And then, honestly, we can place one right here as well. I think would be perfectly fine. And let's do the same thing on the other side. And we'll start with this, and then we'll add more if we need to add more. We'll start over here, actually. Might be easier. Is that where we want it? Yeah. The ship's in the way. No, ship, why? All right, well, let's just press number 9 here, and we'll hover a little bit, and then we're good. Just like that, easy peasy. Hit number 4. Let's make sure this is kind of the right way that we want it. And I think, yeah, that's, is that good? Or is that a block off? I think that might be a block off. Yeah, that's a block off. So let's go back over here and we will shred this one. Shred it! All right, number 4. Boom. Did we want it, what, like this, right? No, like this. Nope, I keep miscalculating. Let's go over here and do one. Put it right here. Is that okay? I think that's okay, but I'm not, like, I can't be sure. I don't know if that's going to extend over the edge. Same with these ones. I don't know if I put them a little bit too far. Or, I think, aren't they at one? Yeah, I think that's perfect. Okay. So we'll shred this one. We're going to get back into our ship, unfortunately, because we have to fly this thing up a little bit more. Meteor storm. Perfect. Always love me a good meteor storm whilst working on the ship. All right, here we go. That's what we want right there. And unfortunately, we put this one in a bad spot. Oh, that thing's shooting. Are those close? Not really. Okay. You're not gonna snipe my ship, are you? Okay, good. For a second, I thought it was gonna snipe. All right, put that one right there. I'll put another one right here, and finally, we'll stick another one there once we're able to. I don't think we're able to right now. All right, what do you guys all need? I know you need solar cells. That's the one thing that we're going to go have to make because I don't think I have any of them. So let's go over here and we'll make some solar cells. What do those require, I wonder? Probably some silicon or something. Some random stuff that I probably don't have, which would make us go on an expedition. Uh-oh. Stop. Awesome. All right, we're going to back this thing up again because once we actually do make those solar cells, they are going to require, they're going to be very heavy, so we're going to want to put them directly into the ship here. All right, you look like you're perfectly lined up, and you are. Awesome. So let's hit number 9 so that you can start recharging, and we are good. Let's go into here. We'll make some solar cells. You guys should be still making loads of these. Stop making those. We've got some other stuff for you to make. Looking for mini solar panels. Solar cells. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10. Times 64 is 600. So we're going to need 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roughly. Like, not exactly. I just counted them in my head. But, like, from memory. But roughly we'll need that many. And unfortunately, it looks like they take quite a while. So it's a good thing that we'll be working on that for a while. You need silicon and nickel. Let's see how much of that we have in here. Silicon. We have a bit. We might want to go in more, though. Nickel. We're like out of nickel. All right, well, we're gonna have to go on a mining expedition then. There's no other way about it, which means I'll see you guys in a second after our mining expedition is over, or maybe you'll join me on the mining expedition. We'll see. Be right back. Oh, we're just mining for some nickel. We're trying to get some nickel, so hopefully we don't get in a pickle. There's my attempt at making a song. I'm not very good at it. There's our nickel. Awesome. Let's actually go into V to see exactly how big of a hole we've made. It looks like we're pretty good here for the hole size. Honestly, we should be able to just look at all that nickel flying around. We should be able to just mine from here. We got that line above. I want to make sure that we stay kind of level here, so we don't end up causing any big issues. But yeah, we're gonna wait until our weight is about 35,000. I think is probably solid. So let's keep mining. I hear those connectors on the side. They're going as they eject some of that stone. By the way, this thing is so much faster than hand mining. It's awesome. Like, it's amazing. Thank you guys for suggesting this, because I totally would have never actually made this thing, and it works so well. All right, we've run into a bit of an issue. That issue being that our ship is pretty much upside down, but I think with the thrusters that we have, I just fixed them up again since we broke them once more. I think we might be able to flip this thing somehow. It's just very difficult. I could add more gyroscopes, I suppose. Is there meteors above us? That's what it sounds like. Okay, how flipped are we? We're kind of almost all the way flipped. But we might be able to use this Here, let me remove some of this stuff over here. You good? Okay, you're good. Now let's, if we can see which way... Okay, we can tactically remove some of this, I think. So that the ship will kind of roll onto its side, onto its correct side, I think. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. Okay, so I think we're almost kind of the right way up here. All right, so what can we do now? Well, we want to do the same thing, but this way. So just remove some ground under the ship so that it tactically rolls the correct direction. We need to remove some of this, I think. Why is it not rolling? There we go. There we go. Okay, keep rolling. Okay. I think we might have this almost. Yeah, we're almost there. I think our ship might just be stuck a little bit. Oh. Okay. I think we're straight up now. We're straight up. Okay. We need to go. What we need to do is go forward now. I think we're aiming up. The only problem is... Can we move forward? Yeah, okay, so we're not moving forward, so that's definitely a problem. Oh, but we're moving. We've got this. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to slowly move our way out of this thing. I think we're good, guys. Oh my god. It's always scary when you flip a ship. That's probably one of the scariest things, because you don't know if you're going to be able to unflip it. And it's all that hard work that might go to risk, right? Let me tell you a story while we're getting out of here. And I've still got all the material on me, by the way. I dumped a little bit of it, so I helped myself get out. But let me tell you a little story. So I had a friend named Royal, who I've got a couple CSGO videos a long time ago with him. But we used to play Space Engineers quite a bit. And one thing that he really liked to do is he would make these rovers, like with wheels. And they would drive around. They're little cars. The problem with his rovers, or the problem with rovers in general, is that they used to be really unstable in Space Engineers, and so they would flip constantly. So what we ended up doing is we ended up developing a little ship that had thrusters pointing down and up. Essentially, it would be able to go and latch onto his flipped car, go up in the air, and then flip it. And it was so cool. But yeah, that's just a little story about flipping cars there. We're almost done with our mining expedition. We just need to get back. Luckily, I think our ship is pretty much out of the woods here. So I'll see you guys when we get back home, and we'll start making some more of those solar panel things. There she is. She's beat up a little bit. Some of her thrusters don't work, but she made it home. And luckily, she brought with her materials. So many that we can start now getting stuff. Sweet. I guess it's picking up the silicon first before it gets the nickel, but we should be all set to make solar cells. 51 there, and how many in here? 39. That's about enough for one solar panel. And since it's nighttime, I don't think we need to worry about that right yet. So you know what we're going to do is we are going to throw back all the stuff that we don't need because we're fixing... Actually, let's see if we can fix up some of this stuff real quick. Since we have all the materials on us, don't we? Oh, the light is broken. The light needs an interior plate, but that's not too big of an issue. I think everything else might be fixed here. Nothing else has a problem. Yeah, everything else looks pretty good. The only other thing I could think is maybe this thruster and maybe this one. No, yeah, everything's good. Awesome. So the ship is now fully repaired, I think. Yeah, I guess. So I'll just let it work there. And you know what? Let's turn on recharge mode here. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to let it sit here kind of, and it's going to recharge. Let's go work on those atmospheric thrusters that we wanted to add. So we'll get that sorted and see what we can do from then on. Actually, I know we're going to need a lot of this stuff, so. All right, welcome back to the ship. So here's what I'm kind of planning here. So we currently have the 2 atmospheric thrusters, uno, dos, over there on the mirror side. I'm planning to add one right here. Well, I have added one. It's just not built yet. So there's going to be one right here. How far is this out? 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not going to connect very easily. But yeah, one right here, and there's going to be one over here as well. So that will be 4. I think we might need another set though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We might need to have some here as well. I'm just not entirely sure. I mean, this wouldn't be too hard to put one. I mean, we could definitely like fit one there, but I don't know. I think so. This currently, by the way, around this atmospheric thruster is a kind of walkway. You can see right here, you can kind of walk over here. So it's kind of built into the ship. It's like a feature of the ship. But these ones right here aren't really going to be like that. They're not going to be walkways. They're more going to be like utility, like function over form, right? So it's going to be more like you pretty much, it's just like you can't walk around it or anything like you can this one. It's not going to be fancy. It's just going to be kind of there, right? So that's essentially what this one is going to be, and same with that one over there. What do I plan on doing here? We might merge this. I don't know how that would look, but maybe like, I don't know, just like something. I don't know. What if we do something just like this, right? Sorry for the weird coloring issue. Sometimes these right here are not the same color as that apparently. I think it might be an issue with when you log in. Sometimes it doesn't switch the color, so I don't know. Do we leave this gap though? Maybe we do, honestly. I don't know. It might look decent with the gap. Or we could find something to like fit in there or something. So I don't know. What we're going to do is we're just going to basically fill this in. Like this. And this will kind of connect to that like that. So what we're going to have is it's going to be filled in all the way around. So you won't be able to see the things. And in fact, right here we might do something different. We might do an edge. I'm not too worried about the meteor strike since we have these turrets that are shooting constantly. Some of you guys did recommend that I switch up turret settings so that they are more efficient, which I might end up doing. I'm not sure. Or did I already mention that? I don't think I mentioned that. I don't know. Sometimes you lose track of what you've already talked about. But I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? This doesn't have to be this high. In fact, this could probably be that high without too much concern. Maybe that high right there. I think that'll be good. So we'll do like this. Oops, we'll break that one once we need to. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do the same thing over here. And I'm very sad that that mirror mode that was suggested last episode doesn't work, because that'd be super helpful. All right, then what we're going to do here is we'll do something like this. Like that'll connect it right there. We'll leave a blank spot, you know. And then, okay, yeah, we'll fill this all in. Then I'll be right back. We'll see what we're gonna do from there on. All right, the sun is finally up, and you guys know what that means. Well, maybe you know what that means. I know what that means. It means solar power. So it's time to get some of these solar powers set up. By now, our home base should have produced quite a few solar things that we need, which is good. That means we can go and get them. And it's perfect also because we kind of ran out of steel plates to continue making the structure. So it's time to switch tasks, I would say. We're going a bit fast here. Let's slow down there. Sometimes I like to use the bottom engine to slow things down, to slow my roll just a little bit. All right, let's go down. Something's still broken on that ship. I don't know what it is. We're going to hop out, and we're going to hop into this one. And we're going to go into here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to press... oh, that's still broken too. What? Are you broken? How are you broken? I could have sworn I fixed you. Whatever. Oh, maybe you... Oh my god, did you get hit by a meteor? Because, let's see, that light's... Yeah, I definitely fixed that. So I think this thing got hit by a meteor. Jesus Christ. But this wasn't hit. Dang. Wow, that's crazy. I'm sad I wasn't around to see that. But, alright, let's press number 9 here, then press P here so we can move forward a little bit. We're going to just kind of park it... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Our one of our thrusters is broken. The thruster that stops us. Alright, let's... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of crash land on this thing. You ready? Alright. There we go. Friction. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Now let's park the... Where did we leave our ship? Oh. Let's park this one into the area so we can load some stuff up. And we're definitely going to have to fix those thrusters. Oh, we almost crashed into that. Alright, back up just a wee bit. Yeah, I think we got hit by a meteor. I'm so sad I didn't see that. That would have been so awesome. And sad as well. But let's go over here and we'll see how we're doing on the production standpoint. Let's go into here, go to production, and it looks like everything, the whole production queue is done for both assemblers, which means we have all the stuff that we need. Let's head back on. Oh, hang on. I want to set up some steel plates to produce. Production, steel plates, make me like 2,000 or so. Okay, we're just going to head back into probably this thing right here. I think it'll be fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab as many solar cells as we can, and we're just going to stick them into our cargo container. And do we need more? Are there more is the question. We definitely need more. Yeah, there are more. Okay, we'll stick these into the same cargo container. That's 500. We need about 600, so I believe... Yeah, okay, there we go. Did we need 600? Yeah, I think we did need 600. Because we did the maths. Quick maths. Are there any more? Are we forgetting some? Yeah.
Meteor storm inbound.
Meteor storm. Well, apparently we got hit last time, so let's hope that doesn't hit us. Alright, all we're going to do is we're just going to release this right here. Hop into our ship, and let's go! Where's that meteor storm, by the way? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the day that we get, like, sniped out of the sky. How crazy would that be? Yeah, we'll turn these things on. We're going to go in to actually make these manually. What are you shooting at? That one? Okay. By the way, you can kind of see the work I've been doing here, trying to get these sorted. Making them look a little bit like interesting little ball things. But let's get these built. So we're just going to kind of come in right here. There we go. That's all we're trying to do. Just stick on all those things that we don't really want to carry over. And it'll save us some time. So we'll do this one as well. And then we'll see exactly what we need for the remaining bits. Because I think we are missing some stuff. Well, obviously we're missing some stuff. It's not building. Okay, so that's all built. Let's turn these off. Make sure I turn those off. One of you actually suggested putting a sensor on this thing. I might try that out. The sensor would essentially stop those when I get out of the ship, so that I don't die. That was Bistro187. Thanks for that suggestion. I might go ahead and do that eventually. You guys are missing computers and steel plates. Luckily, I believe we have computers in this thing right here, and I know we've been making steel plates back at the home base. So let's grab our computers, and we don't have any steel plates in there, unfortunately. So let's take a little journey. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. It's faster to fly than to take the ship, but for large loads, you definitely got to take that ship. Boop. Plop some of those in there, and let's head on over. Actually, I think we did have some steel plates in our inventory, but not enough. All right, so we'll just walk on these and create them. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. They should very quickly fill up those batteries, by the way. Hopefully they do. That ship actually saved us quite a bit of time because we don't have to walk back and forth bringing over super heavy components. And this one's going to bother me. So let's... oops, that's not the right piece. Let's put some stuff down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then let's get a solar panel in there. Go, just place it correctly. Sweet. What do you need? Solar cell, construct component, large steel tube. We might have all that stuff in here, so let's just hop in here and we'll go see if we can finish that thing up. Oh. Come on. Okay, so it's still missing something. I don't know what it's missing, but let's hop out and see. The construction components. I believe we have those actually, so that's no big deal either. We don't. That's a sad story. Okay, well that one's gonna have to remain incomplete for now. We're gonna work a little bit more on these two things here, and once these two are done, we're gonna see if this thing can actually fly with 4. Even if it can, we're probably still gonna add on number 5 and number 6, just because we want to make sure that it can fly once it's done as well. It'll be heavier once it's done. So let's get that sorted, and I'll be right back once we have everything kind of ready. All right, we're just coming back from a mining expedition, and look at this nice hole we have. We can just like launch ourselves out. Doesn't this look cool? Have you guys ever ridden the Hulk at Universal Studios? That's what that kind of looks like. You're like, you just kind of fly out. We're full of iron, by the way, so luckily we're coming back with lots and lots of iron. It turns out that our motors require a lot of iron, so we didn't have enough at our base because we keep using it all very easily. Are there meteors happening right now? I don't know. I can't see. But what if you had to play this game the whole time in first person? Could you imagine? Like you had to like look around this. I don't know. I think it looks cooler in first person. That's why I played in first person. But when you use ships, sometimes it's extremely difficult to park in first person. You know what I'm surprised at, though? We haven't crashed a ship yet. I mean, technically, we've crashed the big ship multiple times because of failures with trying to take off. But we haven't crashed a small ship yet, which typically by now in other series, I would have totally crashed. You know, I say that as we're plummeting towards the ground a little bit. I would have totally crashed many, many ships. So I'm impressed with our ability to not crash ships this series. I think it's pretty awesome. Let's leave this right here. Oops. We didn't have our thing on. Okay, you, I want you to go forward. So beep, beep. About right there. I might add antennas to these, by the way, so that we can actually find them, because sometimes I found that I misplaced them a little bit. I'm like, where'd that ship go? Okay. This is my worst part. Back it up, back it up. Okay, okay, we're looking good. A little bit down, a little bit down. Back it up. There it is. Boom. 9, and we're good. So now we should be getting iron, and let's make sure it's on the front of the stuff. There we go. Awesome. All right, we should be getting all of our stuff, and we should be almost ready to actually make those things, get those thrusters working. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. You know what? While our stuff is crafting and while we're waiting for everything to kind of fill itself out, let's make our second landing hangar or landing base thing, because I feel like we've been holding off on this, and we probably need it since we have 2 ships that constantly need to be connected. So let's go about doing that. So 1, 2, it goes out 2, and then it starts. Okay. So we'll go 1 more right here. This is our teleportation, or our flying ability. Andrew uses fly. Fly is super effective. All right, now let's see how far do you guys go? So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we want to copy this exactly. That's the reason I say that it's 9. And let's paint it already, actually. So let's start with it painted. 1, 2, 3. Then we go 3 on each side. So 1, 2. That's the wrong place, but we'll break that one in a second. 3, and then 1, 2, 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So that's that. And then does it go 9 again? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does. Wow, we made a very even base thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 more because we started from 1. So let's make sure this one adds up too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then connect these up, and there we go. That's our outer area. Now we want to make this one red, I think, is what we're going to do, because we already have a blue one. Let's do a red one as well. So we just got to fill these in, and then we'll go and actually work on them. But by the time we get this stuff done, we should have all of our stuff ready so that we can go and test those atmospheric thrusters. Don't worry about that random one. I'll delete things once we are ready. All right, we finally got our second thing done, our second hangar, and it's looking pretty solid. It's nice and red, and also it's got one of these, a connector. Hooray! Is that connector different than this connector? Yes, they do look a bit different because this one's sideways and this one's long ways. That might bother me. But for now, it's going to be fine because that means we can connect both of our ships at the same time, which is something we've never been able to do. So let's fly this one over to our second hangar, our nice and red one. And we'll be able to park it right here, and it should be able to grab everything from the base. I'm just keep pressing V by accident instead of C, which is go down. All right, there we go. Press P, and we are all set. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually... Can we hop into our inventory and grab things from here? No, I don't think we can. So what we're going to have to do then is we're going to have to go down into here and move things from here. So I think all that we need is a crap ton of motors for the current stuff that we have. So let's go. We're going to search for motor. Actually, I don't think we can search if we're going to be moving stuff around. So we need to actually look for it. Here's one set. We'll throw this into our medium cargo container right there. We should have another set somewhere. We should have a bunch. Yeah, there we go. So there's another boatload of meteors. We'll throw those in there. That's probably enough for one thing. Did I say of meteors? Did I say that's a bunch of... I meant to say of motors, not meteors. God, sometimes I wonder how tired I am. Let's hop into production, make sure that these are the only things producing. Awesome. I also want to make sure really quickly that we have enough iron so I don't have to swap things around again, because it's quite possible we've run out at this point. Let me just do a quick double check. We do have plenty of iron, so nickel is our current problem, and that's actually being produced right now. Okay, well, I think we have enough for now. Let's let's fly away. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. It is blue. It's very blue, actually, which is really nice. These planets are so beautiful in this game. All right, let's go and get this thing. Actually, I wonder how beautiful it's going to be once we actually get up to space. That'll be really cool. Let's fix this up. Just gonna, apparently not gonna do anything. I thought we had motors, didn't we? Okay, hang on.
Your health
Oh my god, I forgot to turn it off. We almost died again. Alright, let's make sure. Are we good? Are we good here? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You guys know what I did, don't you? How many of you guys know what I did at this point? Some of you are probably screaming at the screen right now. Andrew, you're such an idiot. Yep. So if you're not sure what's going on right now, what I managed to do, what I managed to do, since I'm new at having two different connectors, is I managed to throw all of the engines into that ship over there. Which, rookie mistake, I'm sure. But let's repark ourselves, and we're just gonna have to grab those things again. And once we do, we'll be on our way. Oh, come on, come on, come on, do it. Maybe here? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's hop out, go into our inventory stuff. So here we go. This is the wrong one. That's the wrong ship. How do I know? Oh, I think the yellow stuff, because I didn't remember seeing. Yeah, yellow stuff is the correct ship. So let's throw everything in the yellow ship. Go down here to the yellow. I just have to remember that my ship is yellow. Or that the ship on this side is yellow. I wish I could actually color coordinate that better. Is there a way to change the color of that? There might be. We want to put this in that medium cargo container. And we'll throw these ones in as well. And do we have any more motors? I don't know if we do. I don't see any just looking through it. So, oh yeah, we do. We have a couple. And we have 4 over there, but I'm not going to worry about those. Okay, that's all good. Let's go and real quick refuel our health and such. So I'll get a little bit of a health refill. Just so that we don't die, like, by being touched by anything. And finally, let's go over here and we're going to refill our hydrogen for our final adventure. It's actually really close to our base. Well, that's scary. Every time one of those things comes down. Alright, let's go. This time, hopefully, I won't forget to turn these things off and then die. By the way, one thing you always have to realize in this game, and it's something that I forget sometimes, is that when you're flying this, you're not flying a plane. So if you try and go down and then pull up at the last second, you'll keep going down. Because it is space engineers and not aerodynamics engineers. So, yeah. I've done that before. Like, I've gone down and tried to, like, pull up at the last second. Ended up crashing my whole thing. Really? You're just not going to work? Buddy. Don't tell me I messed up again. Turn these off first, hop out. Make sure we have all the motors. Motors. Yeah, they're in the connector. Oh, you need construction components. Oh, but then you probably need motors then. Yeah, you need motors and construction components, which we forgot to grab construction components, but it's not really a big deal. We can just fly back and get some of those. So let's hop over here and we will construction component the heck out of this thing. Or we'll motor the heck out of this thing. Maybe. Give it the motors. Did it give it to him? Oh, I guess it did. It just didn't make a sound. All right, real quick, we're going to fly back and go and get some construction components because I know we had a bunch being made. We'll just go and grab those. Look how fast we're going. Ow. All right, here we are. Look for construction components. Construction. 64, is that enough? I don't know. We'll hop into production, make a couple more. Just so that if we need more, we'll go and grab them. And that should be enough to get our ship rolling. I'll put them in this one first. Yep, that's good. And I don't know if we have enough to put in this one to fill it up. No, we don't, but almost enough. Which is fine. All right, let's test this thing. Let's see if we can actually get off the ground with what we have. We'll park our ship right here. Just let it kind of fly there. Hopefully we don't accidentally crash into it. I don't think we will, though. We should be fine. Let's check on our batteries to see if they've refilled because we pretty much have them running a full day with solar power. They're still at one... Ow. They're still at one thing, but I think that'll be fine. It'll be enough to kind of get us off the ground here. All right, let's press this. Oh, looks like we're maxing out here. Ship fuel is low. It's not that bad. All right, let's press P here.
Ship fuel low.
Are we... Hang on.
Ship fuel low.
Yeah, we can kind of get off the ground. We just can't hover, really. And it's auto locking, which is annoying. Okay, let me turn off auto lock real quick because that's annoying. Landing gear. How do I turn off auto lock? Nope. And nope. Awesome. So if I press P right here.
Ship fuel low.
Yeah, I mean, see, we're kind of hovering a little bit. You see the ship moving. But it's just not able to yet. So I think once we add those 2 thrusters in the back, plus the batteries that we plan on adding so that we can get this thing fully powered, we'll be all set. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. We did a lot, actually. Even though it seems kind of jumbled and not that much, we did fill out a little bit more of our base. We worked on quite a bit of the ship here. We got 2 more of these things. What's next? We need to get 2 more in the back, and that should have us hovering in no time. We also need to get a couple of batteries up and running, and then we should be all set. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, put your comments in the comment section, obviously, and I'll see you guys in episode number 17.